raised by whispers in the dark, howling moon, a broken spark. Hands that fed me, hands that tied, claws grew sharper every night. They put a gun where my heart should be. They called it duty, I called it grief. Run wild, run fast, don't look behind. Chains can't hold what was born untamed. Run wild, run free, lose your mind. The battlefield don't know my name. Mud and metal, skies of gray. Blood was screaming, I obeyed. For every shot, a piece of me felt like leaves from a dying tree. They made me a weapon, they stole my will, but the wolf in my soul is running still. Run wild, run fast, don't look behind. Chains can't hold what was born untamed. Run wild, run free, lose your mind. The battlefield don't know my name. Mud and metal, skies of gray. Blood was screaming, I obeyed. But every shot, a piece of me felt like leaves from a dying tree. They made me a weapon, they stole my will, but the wolf in my soul is running still. Run wild, run fast, don't look behind. Chains can't hold what was born untamed. Run wild, run free, lose your mind. The battlefield don't know my name. Run metal, skies of gray. Blood was screaming, I obeyed. But every shot, a piece of me felt like leaves from a dying tree. Born to the howl and the iron chains, raised in the shadow of cold disdain. The moon my mother, the night my name, but they taught me war, not how to tame. Blood on my hands and I can't let go. The red runs deep and it starts to show. Freedom's a ghost, but I'll chase her still. Run till I'm empty, howl till I'm killed. Steel in my veins, a soldier's creed, but I saw my joy in the way they bleed. A monster in me I can't unsee, so I ran from them but not from me. I thought the fight was theirs to take. Now I see it's my own heart to break. Blood on my hands and I can't let go. The red runs deep and it starts to show. Freedom's a ghost, but I'll chase her still. Run till I'm empty, howl till chest. They take me young, said it's for the best. Steel in my hands, fire in my veins. But freedom was a word they never explained. I'm the wolf, I'm the prey. I ran from the blood, but it begged me to stay. I'm the howl, I'm the scream, chasing shadows of a forgotten dream. The battlefield sang a crimson song. I swore it was right, but it felt so wrong. Laughter on my lips, tears in my eyes. The monster they made, I can't recognize. I tore the chains, broke the mold, but the scars inside, they never grow old. Born to the howl of the midnight moon, raised by the hands of a cold, dark room. A soldier's boots fit too tight to run, taught to aim, to fire, to love the gun. But the blood, oh the blood, it called my name. It laughed in the echoes of my shame. My heart beat faster in the dark. A wolf in a soldier's uniform. How do you flee from what you're born? Gunpowder burned, my shadow grew. I'm running from me, I'm running from you. Blood on my hands, I like the taste, the thrill, the spill. I felt misplaced. Run, howl, break these chains. Freedom's calling, but it feels like pain. Whoa. Bone of teeth that cut the night. I howl inside, no wrong, no right. They raised me sharp, they raised me cold. Taught me the price of being bold. Steel in my hands, dirt in my soul. Freedom a shadow, a gaping hole. I'm just a wolf in the crossfire, chained to the heat of the gun. Blood in my mouth, my heart's a liar. I fight, but I'm already done. Let me run, let me run, let me run. Orphan dreams on the orphan's floor. They said love was war and nothing more. I wore their colors, I wore their scars, but the battlefield was written in stars. Smoke in my lungs, fear in my veins. Terror and thrill both leave their stains. I'm just a wolf in the crossfire, chained to the heat of the gun. Blood in my mouth, my heart's a liar. I fight, but I'm already done. Let me run, let me run, let me run. I'm just a wolf in the crossfire, chained to the heat of the gun. Blood in my mouth, my heart's a liar. I fight, but I'm already done. Let me run, let me run, let me run. I'm just a wolf in the crossfire, chained to the heat of the gun. Blood in my mouth, my heart's a liar. I fight, but I'm already done. Let me run, let me run, let me run. They call me a stray in the orphan's den. Raised on steel bars in the howling wind. My teeth learned to bite before I could grin. I was a shadow, just a shadow. The soldier's creed carved deep in my bones, a leash on my neck, a sword for a throne. But the crimson stained the air I called home, and I liked it. Oh, I liked it. The taste of fear, the clash of steel. What kind of monster learns to fear? I see a wolf in the mirror tonight. Fangs in the moonlight, claws in the fight. I ran from the blood, but it clings to my skin. Freedom's a dream, I don't know how to win. I see a wolf. I see a wolf in the mirror tonight. The battlefield screams, it hums in my chest. Every step forward was a pact I confessed, but my hands shook when I tried to lurch. I was breaking, the trees whispered truth I couldn't unhear. Run far, run fast, leave the armor here. But freedom's a stranger, a name unclear. Still I chased it. Oh, I chased it. I see a wolf in the mirror tonight. Fangs in the moonlight, claws in the fight. I ran from the blood, but it clings to my skin. Freedom's a dream, I don't know how to win. I see a wolf. I see a wolf in the mirror tonight. Footprints carved in dust and stone. I learned survival on my own. Cold steel heavy in my hands. Unspoken scars I never planned. Starving nights that pulled me through. Chasing lies that felt like truth. Standing tall on broken ground. I chose to breathe, I chose the sound. Between the cracks of shaken faith, I learned to stand, I learned to wait. Not turning back, it's not a choice. There's nothing left behind my voice. We found our way through fire and smoke. With bloodstained hands, we still hold hope. If staying means I don't run away, then I'll stand right here and stay. On shattered boughs, I plant my feet. Call tomorrow something real. Just surviving's proof enough. This isn't over, this is us. When silver promises reach for me, I learned to look away and see the past me would have passed it by. Now I stop, I question why. Facing breaths that barely stay, sharing weight we couldn't sway. Strength is not the fist you raise, it's standing side by side in pain. Quiet nights don't last too long, peace is gone before it's known. Battlefields without a guide, show the truth with each other. We fight in silence, names erased, fall unseen, no glory gained. Heavier than battles won is the reason we hold on. Under burning broken skies, I learned to choose, I learned to decide. What we lost still shapes my ground, that's what keeps me standing now. When I came back, nothing stayed the same. The traces whispered someone's name. Not too late, the words that hurt, I couldn't save you, hit me first. I tell myself it's not the end, bury goodbyes with until then. In the cold I leave my mark, a promise sleeping in the dark. This is not a victory song, just a record moving on. Between forgiveness and the blade, I choose the dark, I choose to stay. Anger I could never claim, locked inside a quiet flame. This world changed me, broke me through, now I change the world too. When a new dawn breaks again, I won't be who I was back then. All that's left are choices made, and a breath that never fades. At dawn's edge, I hear a foreign breath. The ground shakes, shadows speak in tongues. Blood drawn rings, the steps return. If we don't move, we're swallowed whole. The dead rise up again. Fear is quick, hands lock in place. We shake but never break. There's no way back from here. In the fire we stand our ground. When we fall we rise again. This land can test our bones. something new. We fold our anger deep inside and wait for waves to break. Endless nights we hold the line, rippled walls with broken hands. What remains of what we lost is why we lost. No space left to catch our breath. Still we're here somehow. When this night finally breaks, we survive. At the edge of dawn, I catch my breath. Only cold air brushes past my skin. No warmth is left inside my hands, just shattered traces at my feet. Even the strongest heart begins to crack. Only time I endured still holds me tight. With patience learned inside since we touched a distant star. All those days just numbers in the dark. When the world is turned away, we open the gate, let another stay. It still won't cool down. Enemies change their names and the moonlight rifles are raised. We walk back into familiar flames. Choices we can't undo, hesitation's far too late. With the reason left on what we lost, we force today ahead. Even if the fire blocks the road, we don't stop, we don't slow. Past the night that fell apart, we take tomorrow and go. Even if this land tests us, only one thing remains: the names that endure till the end are what prove who we are. Hear the sound of legends born between steel, smoke, and heat. Someone laughs with a gun in hand, someone else gets back on their feet. We forget the hands that passed us by. Alarms cry out, overlapping calls. In the center where order breaks, we stand back to back, no words at all. Even if the fire blocks the road, we don't stop, we don't slow. On the hours soaked in blood and ash, we carve tomorrow's code. Even if the world turns its back, we don't let go of our grip. The names still standing here are the line we follow on. Titles, promises, distant stars, freedom still far away. But when the first blueprint opens wide, unhoist has already flown. Through these endless days, we stand still alive, still here at the edge of fight and choice. We build the path ahead. When the nameless night fades out toward another sky, we begin to prepare to leave this land right now. It starts tonight. Today reduced to numbers, but the meaning still survives. After day 220, we're already another life. In the empty space we left behind, there's still some warmth on the floor. We don't have to say a word, we already know who we are. Over traces of yesterday, we breathe careful and slow, knowing they might come back. Still we never close the door. Kindness and hatred, just a paper-thin line. Today's quiet smile, tomorrow's silent cry. But tonight, I won't look away. A fight drops in like a gift. I'm not stepping aside. Let them remember the cost. Still deep in blood. something that shines. Hope was always reaching high, the answer stayed silent. At the gate of ancient stone, gunfire breaks at first. No miracle waiting here, just the echo of nothing. On the ruins of expectation, I lay this day to rest. With the one reason left, I pull another breath. Even on days with no miracles, we keep moving on. Empty-handed coming home, so the will remain. Is healing a blessing or a curse in disguise? Flesh starts to grow and doubt spreads wide. Nights keep crashing over us, testing every scar. On broken choices, we build our path. If no one remembers, that's alright. We've already begun, preparing to live. Plans gone crooked, the night turns cold. One step off, bear and die. Survive today. Beneath a sky I'd never seen before, I set my foot on unfamiliar ground. The name I carried all my life was left to scatter in the wind. And a tiny piece of who I was became the name of who I'd be. Walking through the air of newfound freedom, I started building a place to call my own. There were no lights around me, but the sense of dawn pulled me forward. And though this land was strange, even breathing here felt new and bright. 'Cause here, everything begins again, and even fear can open pathway. Even when my fate came crashing down like thunder, I was slowly growing stronger. The passing faces and fading silhouettes, this little shelter slowly turned into my world. Through cries that shattered every night and warnings ringing in the dark, I never stopped, I never hid. I hunted and cut down every threat that came my way. For travelers wandering through my door, I built a room with clumsy hands, hoping someday someone might share this place with me. And in moments filled with worry, all I held was tried to shield them with my unskilled hands. For all of that I earned unexpected honors and a little strength. But the greatest prize of all was simply learning how to render. This place was only frontier dawn, but from the moment I cast my name aside, every meeting and every danger became a piece that shaped my life. On the days I felt I found a reason to rise, and even where footprints faded, the path kept stretching on. It wasn't paradise, but it became the place where hope began. And that's when I learned dawn always finds the ones who choose to hold their ground. They called me Wolf Girl when I was small, raised in a home with no walls at all. I learned to bite before I could speak. I fought their wars, they made me sleek. But something sharp grew inside. I saw red and I smiled wide. Oh no, oh no, the blood feels like fire. Oh no, oh no, I'm lost in this mire. Freedom's howl, it pulls me near, but the wolf inside, it feeds on fear. I dropped my gun, my hand still shook. Ran from the fight, couldn't bear to look. The forest whispered, the trees did cry. Is it freedom or the hunt you defy? My shadow grows long, it knows my name. Can I escape or am I the same? No, oh no, the blood feels like fire. Oh no, oh no, I'm lost in this mire. Freedom's howl, it pulls me near, but the wolf inside, it feeds on fear. Steel boots hit the mud like a hammer. My heart beat louder than the war drums. Smoke swallowed the sky, painted it black. I was just a shadow in the pack. Blood on my hands, it won't wash clean. What's the price of freedom? What's it mean? How for freedom? How for the night? Run through the fire, out of this sight. Chains can't hold what the moonlight sees. I'm not the soldier, I'm just me. They gave me a rifle, said fight or die, but the wolves don't kneel and they don't comply. I saw their faces, the ones I struck down. I wear their ghosts like a thorny crown. The thrill, the terror, they taste the same. What's left of me? Just a flickering flame. Howl for freedom, howl for the night. Run through the fire, out of their sight. Chains can't hold what the moonlight sees. I'm not their soldier, I'm just me. The thrill, the terror, they taste the same. What's left of me? Just a flickering flame. Howl for freedom, howl for the night. Run through the fire, out of their sight. Chains can't hold what the moonlight sees. I'm not their soldier, I'm just me. In shadows where the moonlight fades, teeth like secret sharp razor blades. I howled for help, but no one came. A wolf in a world of numbered names. They gave her boots, they gave her steel. Told her fight, told her kill, told her never feel. Run, wolf girl, run. The battle's never won. Blood and terror, freedom calls. You can't stay behind these walls. Run, wolf girl, run. Smoke in her lungs, the sky's on fire. Echoes of screams like a funeral choir. Her heart beats fast, but it feels so slow. Caught between a sword and a soul she doesn't know. Oh, run, wolf girl, run. The battle's never won. Blood and terror, freedom calls. You can't stay behind these walls. Run, wolf girl, run. Claws in the dirt, she's digging deep. Dreams of a forest where she can sleep. No guns, no chains, no rules, no war. She's not a soldier, not anymore. Raised in shadows where the moonlight fades, teeth like secret sharp as razor blades. I howled for help, but no one came. A wolf in a world of numbered names. They gave her boots, they gave her steel. Told her fight, told her kill, told her never feel. Run, wolf girl, run. The battle's never won. Blood and terror, freedom calls. You can't stay behind these walls. Run, wolf girl, run. Smoke in her lungs, the sky's on fire. Echoes of screams like a funeral choir. Her heart beats fast, but it feels so slow. Caught between a sword and a soul she doesn't know. Raws in the dirt, she's digging deep. Dreams of a forest where she can sleep. No guns, no chains, no rules, no war. She's not a soldier, not anymore. Run, wolf girl, run. Raws in the dirt, she's digging deep. Dreams of a forest where she can sleep. No guns, no chains, no rules, no war. She's not a soldier, not anymore. Run, wolf girl, run. The battle's never won. Blood and terror, freedom calls. You can't stay behind these walls.